Hello, this is DWall200 on another My Problems With, and this video is going to be on Heavenly Controller. And as before, listen to all of the video before commenting or leaving quote unquote hate. And I had a little trouble thinking about if I wanted to leave his intro in or not, but I decided to cut it out. It's a minute and like almost 30 seconds where he talks about how much he is a weeb and shows his anime posters and shit like that. And if you noticed, if this shit was cut and he started right from his like intro, his video would not be 10 minutes long. It'd be only like 9 minutes, but gotta get that YouTube revenue, onto the video.
The way I really should film my videos is like this, so you guys can see what really matters, right? There you go. That way you can stay focused the whole time and not get distracted by anything surrounding me. Now, something that I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with because you're subscribed to this channel is how you respect me for my opinion. One of the things that I get the most comments, the most positive feedback for as to why people love my channel and me as a person so much is that they come to me and they know that I'm gonna cut the bullshit and get it to them straight, positive or otherwise, and they respect me for that. And that's one of the things that I've always striven to have on my channel. It's one of the things that I have aimed for. And so another thing that a lot of you may be a little bit less familiar with, and I know it's gonna be crazy once I say it, you're gonna not believe it, there are also people out there on the internet that despise me. I know, what? How could you not like Heavenly? It's crazy, I realize, but they exist. A lot of them at that. And it's just baffling to me because I've never said anything bad to anybody. I've never said anything negative about anyone. The only thing that I could possibly imagine that they would not like me for is not having the same opinion as them. So I'm always making these videos criticizing
And about the criticizing part, I was very interested in what he was actually criticizing. So I went on there and see what kind of revolutionary opinions he might have. And if you haven't noticed, I'm going to have some of his videos playing in the background, and Bakuno's Ma is thick. Alista girl is thick. These type of revolutionary opinions he has doesn't, he's not catering to fanboys or at all. This is just his hard hitting opinions of certain things, like certain characters are thick and having, tits and thumbnails and ass in the thumbnails for no fucking reason at all. I just don't get it. Oh, is Toga waifu? These are the revolutionary bullshit things he's been quote unquote criticizing. Seven Deadly Sins is like, that's just amazing with the ass and tits in the thumbnail. Just look at these revolutionary fucking opinions. Dragon Ball Super with the ass pic in there. Zero is too thick. Darling in the Franks. It's like just so. I can see why, people just hate this guy for just his opinion. Look at that. Just some chick doing the splits there. Just absolutely amazing.
trying to understand why so many people have the same opinion for something. Why is it so hard to think for yourself? But having become a YouTuber and express my opinion so that vast audience of people could see it, I start to realize, oh, okay, it's starting to make sense. That's why. It's pure pressure. People are afraid to think for themselves because they don't want to deal with the consequences of not aligning with the masses of the general public.
Or they could just have a different opinion than yourself. I mean, that's possible. Maybe not.
There's no need to fear, guys. You can be on that bandwagon. You can be that sheep because I will volunteer as tribute as the shepherd to guide you all to the promised land, and I will take that heat, I will take that negativity, and I will express my opinion because everyone has their own. It's just baffling me, this culture that has been created, especially as of lately, to where everyone is expected to have the same beliefs and opinions on everything, be it politics, religion, fucking anime. Like, really? I know that for some people this may be a hard concept to grasp, but take my word for it. Every anime that you think is the best one that you've ever watched, every video game that you think is the best one that you've ever played, there is somebody out there that disagrees with you. And what I think one of the main reasons for people getting so triggered, so offended by other people, especially a creator like me with the amount of influence that I have, having a different opinion, is that they feel that it invalidates their opinion, then clearly you're not confident enough in your opinion if you need somebody else to confirm that it's true. When I make a
Do you not get the vast irony of that statement you just said? Of you just made this video for the sole purpose to try to validate your own fucking opinion. Truly fucking amazing.
those people who wants to live in a narrow worldview and only want to listen to people who affirm your already established beliefs, then you go right ahead. Leave. Don't watch this channel. That's the thing that baffles me the most, are the people that come to my channel knowing that I have an opinion and I'm not going to bandwagon on whatever is popular and get triggered. Like they're surprised at what I have to say. If you don't agree, or if you don't like the way I talk, if you don't like my opinions, then there's no reason for you to be here to listen to them.
And how exactly would I know your opinions and what you have to say unless I watch your video and go to your channel? Now, if you're talking about the people that are already watching you and disagree with you, then what's wrong with them expressing that disagreement with you? Just like you have your opinions, they have your opinions. Just because I don't like it doesn't mean I don't have to watch you. That doesn't even make any fucking sense.
Shit. The best part about something like an anime or a video game or a book or a TV show is that you can enjoy it even if nobody else does, and it still won't affect your experience at all. That's a beautiful thing. You should be taking advantage of that, not trying to apply the negative effects that things that aren't influenced by these things to something that is immune to it. So I call upon you guys, where did this ruler come from? I call upon you, a lot of those who want to be aspiring YouTubers. I think I made some type of heavenly advice in a video like this yesterday, but we're gonna get another one, alright? If I'm just gonna give out advice every day, then so be it, okay? One of the things I always tell people who are asking me, Heavenly, I'm trying to be a YouTuber, what advice do you have for me? What kind of camera should I get? What kind of mic should I get? Should I learn video editing? What does my thumbnail have to have in it? And what I always tell them is that no, scrap all of that, none of it matters. All you need to make a YouTube video, if you don't have a camera or a good microphone, is something like your smartphone. Your smartphone has a mic and a camera on it. You can upload it onto YouTube directly from your phone, so you don't need any high-end gear or software or lighting like I have.
I know I cut a lot of this out because he just kept on fucking rambling on, and I got tired of his fucking jump cuts. Jesus Christ, I wanted to hang myself because of all the fucking jump cuts. But to address this certain point right here, please, for the love of God, do not try to record with your phone. Like, if that's all you got, and that you're just starting out, I guess it's okay, but at least get a half-decent mic, a half-decent, webcam, or some kind of, software to halfway decently put some effort into your videos. Don't be that fucking guy that just makes trash, and just put your opinion out there, as he says.
I mean, at least that's how it is for me that I watch YouTube videos. I don't know how it is for you guys, but one of the things that I'd be on the lookout for the most is finding somebody with a unique opinion that I have not heard before. I don't care how good their editing is. I don't care how good their technology is or how well their filmography is. I don't care about any of those things because there's plenty of YouTubers out there that already have that. So you have to deal with supply and demand. You're not going to have the best setup, especially not starting out. So there's no reason for you to even attempt at that. The only thing that you should attempt at is the one thing that you know that the internet cannot provide without you, and that is your own personal opinion. So have an opinion. Express it. Tap into that opinion to the greatest degree that you can, and you're set. Pretty soon, you'll have more subs than me. You'll have 1 million subscribers, and I'll be asking to take a selfie with you when I run into you in public, so.
And thank God that was over, because I just cannot stand his jump cuts and his rambling about opinions and a bunch of bullshit that happens in this video. I cut a lot of it out because I just couldn't fucking stand it, and he just kept on rambling about fucking his opinion, and just for fucking 10 minutes straight. Just get to that, YouTube Jew gold, and I had a hard time just sitting through this fucking video, to be perfectly honest. And there's just one thing I did agree with him in this whole video, is that's the last part I include in there. It's fine to have an opinion, and get some half-decent equipment, get some half-decent, editing software and mic. Don't just go on there with your fucking phone and just produce fucking garbage, because no one's going to fucking watch you or give a shit about your opinion, okay? If you have shitty video quality, okay? But it is nice to have other opinions out there other than yourself, even though you sound like you want to be in an echo chamber. And that's all I have to say. Thank you for listening. Rate, comment, and subscribe.